Hi Aquarius, it's Cherry. I'm here with a monthly reading, a monthly twin flame reading that I've been doing since May, and now it's August. We're going to do August reading, and this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or any other placement. What we have here is one side is going to represent the masculine, this side is going to represent the feminine, but it's definitely interchangeable if you feel that way. Male, female, masculine, feminine, not necessarily the same thing. He, she, ignore the pronouns if you don't like pronouns too, but this is kind of supposed to get a vibe on how your person is doing and how you're doing or how you're connecting in the month of August. I'm going to use this, my little handy dandy tarot booklet that goes with my holographic tarot deck that you can get on Etsy. Well, it's not on Etsy right now, but you can still get it on NPC. All right, so the spread here is the twin flame spread, divine masculine, divine feminine. We have his feelings, her feelings, his thoughts, her thoughts, his hopes, her hopes, his actions, her actions, back and forth like that. And every month I pick a different deck, two decks to match up, you know, one representing the masculine, one representing the feminine. And this time we've got the unicorn representing the masculine, which is just kind of like a little ongoing inside joke with myself. And anyway, you can see it in my charms. You see it everywhere whenever I talk, often when I talk about the masculine, I associate them with the unicorn, because the masculine, who is in their complete, you know, evolved self, to me is rare as a unicorn. All right, but anyway, so you can see in the in my sentimental silhouettes, this deck that also that I made, that I have the divine masculine represented by the unicorn and the divine feminine represented by the mermaid. So this is my mermaid tarot. There's a dude mermaid. And there's the couple. Let's see if I can. There's a mermaid. See. All right, and so yeah, and it's I guess I'm gonna be a little long-winded, but you know, the mermaid, there is the mermaid effect, you know. So women are already a complete and whole, no matter, we don't have to do anything special, but sometimes there is a mermaid effect where we appear a step up, like it's kind of like a glow up. We can do physical glow ups, but there's also this sort of mirage. There's this kind of where somebody looks at us, especially some person of romantic interest looks at us, and suddenly we become the mermaid. We're just like you know, hear angels singing and stuff. So that's kind of why I associate the mermaid too with the divine feminine, besides the fact, you know, you see mermaids often as the females, although you can see some mermen out there too. Anyway, I didn't mean to be long-winded, but those of you who are stumbling upon this particular reading, the Aquarius reading, who are of different signs, sometimes this is the reason why it's good to like watch a multiple signs, because sometimes you catch new information or something you didn't hear in the other readings. And like I said, it's for any placement, sun, moon, rising. It can be your Venus. It could be, I know a lot of people with Aquarius Venus, you know, that's an unusual, I mean, that's a significant placement, and it's special energy to work with. All right, so that being said, we're going to begin first with a general message. So for the masculine, I have the romance angels, and for the feminine, I have the romantic fairy. Okay. So let's get to it. So for the divine masculine, let's see what the general message is for divine masculine towards his divine feminine, or the relationship, or himself, or herself, in the month of August. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising. Put yourself where you see yourself. You could be the querent or the cross watcher, or just here for a special message. Let's see what's going on. Now, I was saying in past videos you can exchange twin flame for future spouse or beloved or whatever. I mean, if you want to, you can do that, but the intention definitely is the twin flame journey here. Okay, so you got children here affecting your relationship. Your love life is being affected by children. That could mean a few things. Literally, children are affecting your love life, which could mean you're connecting with somebody that has children. You're connecting with somebody that you want to have children with. You're connecting with somebody who you might have to do the blended family kind of thing with. But children can also represent newness, beginnings, projects, ideas, innocence, just starting, small things, and anything along that area too as well. And then I also see children as kind of sometimes representing maturity level, like maybe it's time to mature a little bit, or maybe you're dealing with somebody who's immature. But it could also represent the good aspect of children, which is like they're wise beyond their years. They're like these little gurus. So like a wonderment, and also childlike attitude and wonderment. So children are, that message and symbol of children can go very deep. It could even also offshoot a representation of your pets, because many of you don't even have like human children. Your children are furry types, or scaly types. I don't know, but being Aquarius, I can imagine you might have some scaly pet children. Anyway, your relationship has a lot to do with this, definitely, and it's going to be big in August. Let's see for the masculine. Let's see for the feminine here. What's going to be the underlying current here for the feminine in the month of August? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and other placements. Let's see. Ooh, a psychic connection. Your communication goes beyond mere words. And that's lovely. Even though that's true, though, verbal communication is important too. But just know that more likely than not, you're going to have a really deep understanding with someone because you're in tune. You're on the same wavelength. I think the only times you may experience a wobble in the wavelength is during Mercury issues. If it's retrograde, or if it's in a sign that's not compatible or something like that. Sometimes lunar cycle and astrological cycles can affect this connection, but I think in a general sense the connection will always be there. It's an amazing connection. All right, especially in the twin flames, it's definite, and that's a good sign that this is you're dealing with your twin flame. Now let's start off asking the masculine, how do they feel in the month of August? How does the divine masculine feel towards his divine feminine in the month of August? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. How does Aquarius feel? The divine masculine feel. How do they feel? Feelings might not be as easy as thoughts, but feelings are first on my list. Not necessarily more important, but first thing I'm dealing with here. I actually had an Aquarius friend who said thoughts make feelings, not the other way around, and I had a debate with him saying no, feelings make thoughts. So you guys decide on that in the comment section if you want to. All right, what you got? Ooh, the Knight of Swords. So the masculine here is feeling like, I'm hearing like taking the bull by the horns, like going into the situation full force, non-stop. Watch out, here I come. I'm coming after you. Just kind of this feeling, it's a little bit of forcefulness, but it's not against anyone's will. It's just this sense like it's time to come through. It's like being fearless finally. Slightly impulsive too, but knowledgeable, having a plan and knowing what he wants. Acting mindfully and swiftly, and a bit opinionated as well. Got some opinions here. Let's see. What is the divine feminine feeling towards their masculine or the relationship in the month of August, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. What is the feminine feeling? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. I love that I've done 12 or doing 12 readings with the mermaid deck, because I'm seeing cards that I've never seen before. Because I only bring these out once in a while, you know, during Pisces season and summer. So, well, that's cool. All right, nice, nice. This is good. Now, even though the Queen of Swords looks sadsies, she's not sad. She's just, it's just interesting. Like, it's almost like she has a protective quality about her. She's very cool as a cucumber. I like this though. I think this cool as a cucumber Aquarian, showing some emotion and some feeling. And also, Queen of Swords does represent air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and matches up nicely with the Knight of Swords. Either she's slightly more emotionally mature, or she is biologically more mature or spiritually more mature, but she has just slight level up higher than the Knight of Swords here. But definitely she's connecting with some of her deeper feelings. Like, she might be going through shadow stuff, so she can really connect with old wounds and just integrate and learn from things of the past. You know, she feels like that's important in this journey for her now. All right, so let's see what the Divine Masculine is thinking towards his Divine Feminine in the month of August. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. He's thinking, oh wow, this is what he's thinking. There's a few of them that came out, but I'm going with the Knight of Swords. He's thinking, hold up, I'm not less mature than you. I'm just, you know, this is me in action mode. So I'm feeling like it's time to go, go, go. But actually, I am your equal. I'm your King of Swords. And she's like, oh yeah, that's true, that's true. Sometimes when you act so swiftly, sometimes it reminds me of a young, sprightly person. I don't, you know, I realize you are my equal and you're a mature person, but you do act a little bit more swiftly, maybe a little more impulsively from time to time. Let's see what other things come out for her, because she might have a little bit of land or more water. We had the Cup of Love that she's thinking, you know, she was feeling, I have a lot of love for you. You know, that's what she's feeling towards her Divine Masculine. So let's see what she's thinking about her Divine Masculine. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. What is she thinking? Also, I just should point out the Hermit did come out, Virgo. So I was thinking that this is, you know, this could be an air sign, but it also could represent other signs like Virgo. And I think this might mean that, you know, as a Virgo, I'm still on your level intellectually, right? And then whatever. So let's see what else she's thinking. Wow, yeah, she's thinking, okay, babe, you're my Four of Wands. Let's celebrate. Let's party. Let's celebrate our love. Let's celebrate our union. Let's take it a step up. And also see you as my twin flame. Like, I see you as my equal. I do. I promise you. You're the 11 to my 11. And Aquarius is the 11th sign. That's sweet. So it could be like this 11-11 matchup here. All right, so let's see what the Divine Masculine is hoping for in the month of August towards his Divine Feminine, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or any other placement. And he's hoping, he's like, you know, maybe a little bit of a scatterbrain Aquarius, but I do have a stability about me. And I am hoping that you can see that I am serious when I want to commit to you. So I am committed. I'm ready to commit. That's what this looks like to me. Build a foundation. You know, start with this. And you know, it could also be very well be a proposal. You know, he's holding on to a ring and ready to, you know, I just see ready to make some kind of tangible, substantial, committed thing happen here. But the pages are also about communication. So he's also going to be able to explain exactly what he sees for the two of you. And so I think that's really nice, you know. So in case you're wondering, he'll let you know. He'll let you know. All right, so let's see. Or he'll let his feminine know, which may or may not be you. I don't know. Like, you guys decide. Okay. So, so let's see now. What are the Divine Feminine's hopes in the month of August towards her Divine Masculine? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. She's hoping to have strength to carry on, to match him, his needs. She is the guiding light and he is the fierce protector, and she's hoping they continue this beautiful journey of compatibility and being there for each other. And then, like, kind of on a side note too, there's more love right here. So much love on this side. She may hide her love, and you know, it's like her love's pouring out of her eyes like this, but she's so calm. She has so much love in her. She needs to keep her strength. Maybe she sees herself as somebody. She's hoping she can stay strong because she believes in being cool under pressure, having that strength. Even though she has a lot of feelings and emotions, she is hoping that she can keep it all under control when you propose to her. All right, let's see. No, so let's see what the masculine is gonna finally do in the month of August towards his Divine Feminine. What are the actions for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising? What is his action? Ooh, yes, justice. Not to change in your paperwork. Basically, you know, it's like divorce or marriage. And so, yes, it looks like justice, the balancing of things. You know, whatever you're putting into something, you're going to receive back. A win in your favor, and marriage. Definitely all of those are part of justice. And then we have Libra here too. So if you know, are connecting with a Libra out there. So let's see, what is the feminine gonna do towards her masculine in the month of August? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Ooh, okay, so this one was on top. There's a whole bunch of others that I didn't feel like they were resonating, but I like the Four of Swords. Because it's interesting. It's like we're going back into the psychic phase again, into the meditation phase, into rest. She's like, okay, well, there's a lot going to happen for us. And so now I need to rest and prepare myself for our future. So I feel like that's very positive, mature way of looking at it. She's just very overwhelmed about this connection and the love, and she needs her cool, quiet time quite often. And he's cool with that because he's gonna bring the action. He'll do the action for the connection. All right, so now let's see what your charms have to say. Okay. So we have good luck coming through in August. Ooh, somebody needs to open the lock. That's her, maybe her heart kind of locked closed or tight, like, oh, I can't. But yay, you know, we got the go-go, so that's his action. And look at this, guys. We definitely have the key to her heart, and they have the key to each other's heart. So she doesn't have to worry about keeping that closed up. Ooh, we have the Lion, so strength definitely is going to be important here. We have faith. Yep, faith. Christmas is going to be a fun time. Projecting into Christmas time. So celebration. That could be what this is. Four of Wands Christmas celebration. Maybe that's when he proposes. We've got a road, a hug. The green marble represents earth and earthly things, earthing and connecting to the earth, and camping and going out and just really enjoying nature, but also things coming into the 3D. If you've been on a 5D or more of a spiritual connection, now you're coming into the more tangible, the substantial stuff where you're going to build things together. You have the bird, which is like communication. It might be lighthearted banter and flirting, but it's still communication. You're gonna share some food together, maybe a date, pizza night. And the corn is, I think of Pocahontas when I see corn. I think, and also see it as the golden food, like it's sustaining through, through any time. The hanger says, go take care of yourself and pamper yourself and buy yourself some new stuff, especially like underwear, like the cute under things. And then and the wheel, it's like the Sleeping Beauty wheel spindle. Like, I feel like you can spin straw into gold. You can make miracles happen, make magic happen. It's like a Rumpelstiltskin thing. It could also represent the Sleeping Beauty syndrome too, like awakening. Like, maybe you'll fall asleep, but then you'll awaken again. But I feel like in a general sense, you're in charge of your destiny because you're the one that's pumping the wheel and spinning that wheel. But do, acknowledge the fact that you're a co-creator with spirit, and whenever these cycles do come up, whether they're retrogrades or lunar cycles or whatever the heck comes up, it's important to use your faith and trust in the universe and work with them to make yourself to go through these things together. You have the strength to do it, and you have a great partnership here. It already looks like a really good partnership. It's just, I feel like it's just about to level up, and there's something with kids involved. All right, hope you like that. Faith, trust, and pixie dust. Oh, and by the way, over there is subscribe, and over there is the playlist.